Hey, let me tell you the best marketing strategy that you can do right now. Simple. I don't care if you're just starting in business. I don't care if you've been in business forever. You need to let people know that you're willing to help. It's that simple, friend. What? Let people know I'm willing to help? I know, it's crazy. Like, if you can let people know that you're willing to actually help them, you're going to make a ton of money. I'm telling you, in business, you will make a ton of money. Because you know what's not authentic right now? I got to fix the screen. You know what's not authentic? People. There's so many people who are so transactional based in like business or in life that like people don't even care about how much it costs no more. They just like, dude, do you at least care? Like, I know you have to make money, but do you at least care? That's the problem for so many people in business. By the way, if you're brand new to being an entrepreneur, you're going to make so many mistakes in business. Dude, too many mistakes. I can't even explain to you how many mistakes you're going to make. More mistakes than you can possibly imagine. I could make a 5-hour YouTube video about 3,500 mistakes Joe Walker made trying to become a millionaire. And I'm telling you right now, 5 hours ain't enough. I can run a master class on like how to make mistakes as an entrepreneur. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and tell you. My first real business, I lost over 6 figures in my 20s. Trying to be a business owner. Trying to do the whole like, oh, I'm going to be a business owner. So you're going to make mistakes. The one thing you cannot do, and this is so important, you can't make people feel like they don't care or that you don't care. You can't make people feel like you don't care. If people feel like you don't care, especially now with social media and so many fake people aren't going to want to do business with you. You might get one sale, but you're not going to consistently get referrals. You know, when we was kids, our parents used to say something. They used to say, you might get by, but you won't get away. You might get by, but you won't get away. The reason why I bring this up to you is because so many people, they get into business for themselves and they forget that a lot of us got into just help people because we had a problem and we're like, dude, I figured out how to solve my problem. So why not just help other people solve their problem? That's like literally the reason why most of us even got into business for ourselves. And so the reason why I bring that up is because it's like, okay, well, if that's the case, and you know how to solve somebody's problem, when it comes down to business, well, guess what you need to do? I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You need to let people know you're actually willing to help. Don't be embarrassed about being authentic, by the way. Don't be embarrassed about it. Be authentic. Hey, I'm willing to actually help people. I'm willing to actually teach you. I'm willing to actually like make it make sense for you. I'm a person who is 100% willing to show you what I did to solve my problem. But you got to market that. You have to market that you are actually willing to help people. You actually have to market that, you know what? I actually want to help people. Like I want to make sure that you know I solve this problem for myself. I solved this problem for someone else, and I solved a problem for someone else. And you know what? I have a business doing that. So let me help you do that. And see, this is one of the biggest things about being able to like just focus on helping people being financially free. Man, when you're doing it for the right reasons, you're gonna be okay. If you're doing it for the right reasons, you're gonna be okay. But you gotta let people know that you're doing it for the right reasons. You have to be authentic. You have to be bold about it. That's where people mess up. So here's what you can do. What you need to do if you have a social media account, like, newsflash, like I'm driving, I'm doing some business, I'm looking at some houses, some property, stuff like that, and I am not a social media person. I'm just not. Like, I'm not. But, like, I'm like, dude, I have to spread more awareness that I'm a person that can solve people's problems. Because you want to know what I got tired of hearing? And this was going to happen. I got tired of people saying, oh, I wish you would have got to me sooner. I wish I would have knew about this sooner. I wish you could have helped me sooner. And I'm sitting here like, dang, well, why didn't you know about me? And they're like, dude, I didn't know where to find you. I didn't hear about you. I didn't know. I actually talked to someone else. That's why I was super skeptical and I was being a jerk when we first talked because, dude, like, I met someone else and I didn't like the process and the service. And, you know, I was like, oh, it's going to be more of the same with you because I just didn't know. But now I know I'm going to do something different. I'm like, dang, there's so many people once I started doing business with them that they're just glad, like, I'm doing business with them. They're so grateful that I'm doing business with them. And I'm just like, how come they didn't know? So, one, let people know who you are. You got to let people know. If you have a social media account or you don't like social, but you're obviously on YouTube, you need to tell people what you do. You need to post about it, not once a week, not twice a week, every day. Matter of fact, I would dare you to do multiple times a day. And it's quite simple. This is what I do. This is what I help people with. Boom. This is what I do. This is what I help people with. Like, literally, why do you think I'm on YouTube now? I'm on YouTube because I'm like, there's a lot of people that need to know what I do and that I help people. Like, I have my successful business, but I'm like, you know what? As I'm transitioning to helping more people like me get to the next level, I'm realizing, like, there's so many people who never built $1 million business who's more than capable of it and being financially free, but, like, they don't know what to do. They don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have a lot of people who's authentic. So I said, well, shoot, why not just start making more videos and teaching about what I do? And if they come with me and want to do business with me, awesome. I know I'll find that person. What made me get back to doing YouTube was, that's how I learned. Like, that's how I found my mentor, was through YouTube. I'm like, dude, freaking YouTube I learned. So you got to do that. So let everybody know. The second thing with let everybody know is you have to make sure that after you let people know, this is key, after you let people know, you help them, you got to make sure that you have a system for them telling others. There is nothing more important than a recommendation. Nothing more. Somebody recommends you to somebody, guess what? That's like gold. Gold. Man, so-and-so, man, it was such a great service. It was such a great product. The food was delicious. The lawn was manicured perfection, whatever it may be that you do. The real estate experience was awesome. That financial education was top notch, way more value than whatever you do. They need to tell other people. I really didn't understand the value of word of mouth. Like, I understood, like, I am my word of mouth, you know, so I would prospect and all that, but I didn't understand the value of word of mouth when it came down to other people, like, literally prospecting and marketing and advertising their experience for me. I really didn't get it, friend. I did not get it. And when I realized that, wait a minute, people will gladly tell other people. The only reason why they don't is because I don't ask them to, or I don't have a system, or I don't have like an email or a text, or I just don't have a system for it. Man, I did that and I had a record-breaking month. It was like I made more money in the off season. The first time, the off season of my business, like December is an off season for my business. Nobody likes to do things with finances and stuff in December. I made more money that month than the previous four months combined. Because in November, all I did was ask people who already do business with me to tell other people. And then like check up on it and tell other people. And they was like, oh yeah, I would gladly. Matter of fact, hey, call this person and they're going to like, then let them know that I told them to call, that I sent you. Hey, how you doing, John? Just want to let you know I did some business with Mary. Mary actually told me to let you know. She said, oh yeah. Mary texted me. It's good. Yeah, for sure. I've been actually wanting to hear from you. Blew my mind. People know and have a system for it. Let people know and have a system for it. Last thing I will tell you. And this is so key. Never feel like when you've helped people, that like you didn't get anything in return. Don't think like that. And this is key because like when you kind of be like in a move where you're helping people, it's like, well, Joe, it's a business. I got to make money. I know. But more than likely, if you're not like reining in millions of dollars a year, understand that you can't disrespect the process, and that person is a human. I've had people do business with me after we initially talked a year, 2 years ago, and they never forgot that I wasn't a jerk when they wasn't ready. They never forgot. Like, you know what? You didn't have to treat me with respect, even though I wasted your time. I'm in a better place financially. I want to do business with you. They never forgot. So, like, just being helpful in general really does go a long way. It does. It really does go a long way. So I'm just telling you, like, don't be weary in it. Just don't. I promise you, if you're helping people with good intention, the right people are going to remember you and they're going to come through. With that being said, hey, if you enjoy this type of content, I know this is a wild one, in the car, flopping everywhere. But you know what? I think the message is what's important. So this is what I'm going to ask you to do. If you can do this for me, follow, like, subscribe. If you're looking for a community that you want to like be more attached to and you're looking for some coaching, I have a mentorship group where I post trainings and teachings and education to help people. So you can go to my, what is it called? My profile. Appreciate you watching this video. I would say this: work on your identity. Business is not that hard, but it's worth it. It has its moment, but it's worth it. And you can definitely make a ton of money and be financially free. Until next time, watch more shorts. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go watch those. And I'll see you on the next one.